Here we go. Queen Street Drive. We're at, is this Queen Street? No, it's not. What is street? Right.
Queen Street East,
Coxwell.
Avenue.
Queen Street East and Coxwell Avenue. We're gonna check it out. See what's the situation out here is like. I'm gonna send you guys outside. Behave. Beautiful. Check out these new buildings and the bicycle. Velotech. Oh yeah, this Velotech. I remember this famous bicycle store from the 80s. Velotech. Wow, gorgeous. A Queen Street drive-by. Is this Queen Street? It's got to be, right? Are you sure?
Yep.
We don't want to confuse the audience. This is not a channel to not get confused. It's designed for you to get confused.
Is that why I'm so confused?
Yeah, you're very confused. How's that?
Good.
Look, it's like one of those movie camera things that. Phew. How's this place? What do you think of this streets? I think at night is better, huh?
Yeah, night is good. 3
Night.
a.m.
Yeah, 3.
Should we go out tonight?
No. 3 a.m. I don't want to come into 3 a.m. We were on a mission. We were like a DJ party.
That was really fun, actually. I really want to do that again.
Yeah, that was fun. See, the problem during the day is like backlit, so everything is kind of very dramatic. Nice building here. People waiting for the bus. Is this a school? It looks like it, right? Yeah, it looks like a school. I find a lot of the shrubs around the city are really kind of messy. They're not kind of manicuring the lawns anymore, a lot of places. Wow, look at this. Slow down. Look at this. This is like a, what is this? Ashbridge Estate. Look how gorgeous this is. Well, wow. It's got to be some sort of wedding house. Look at the interesting houses here. Nice. Very nice. So this will end up in Toronto's other Chinatown. You know Toronto had the East Chinatown? We have a Chinatown, we have an East Chinatown, and we have a Markham Chinatown. We have 3 Chinatowns.
Really?
New York only has 2.
Wait, we're in Chinatown now?
We are approaching the East Chinatown. You're gonna drive right through the East Chinatown.
I like Chinatown.
I like Chinatowns too. New York has only 2, we have 3. Huh. The New York has the Flushing's Chinatown.
Is that why you moved to?
Yeah, I like more Chinese, yeah, that's why. I said 2 Chinatowns in New York City. Phew, I need to find a place with more Chinatowns.
Yeah.
Hey, I think Beijing has more Chinatowns, doesn't it? Oh. Shanghai would the place to be. Shanghai! I'm so Shanghai! Wow, look at these stores here. Lamborghini Deli. That's a cool... Oh, there you go. She's got a hat on that says... Remember, like we were talking about dumb slogans. Remember a slogan, "We the North"? That was a dumb slogan too. Did you fall for "We the North"?
I didn't.
When it was like...
I don't like that one.
Yeah, I hate that one. I never fell for, that wasn't even political. It was, what is it for hockey or something? "We the North."
Yeah.
"We the North." You know, everybody had a flag. "We the
Yeah.
North." What do you mean?
Yeah,
we,
that's everywhere.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Finding
We are the North. We are North where? We're not really North. It's Toronto. We're like south of almost everywhere.
Doggy.
We're the south. We're
Do
the
you like
south.
that doggy?
Wow, that was a massive dog.
Huh.
And then another silly slogan would be, what is Park there? Look at these houses. I don't know what these are. Another silly slogan would be, say your name, say your name, say your name, say some, whose name? What's name?
Say his name.
The Iranians said say her name.
Oh.
Iranians took a silly one and they even made it more sillier. Say her name. Anyway, that was one. Elbows up is another one. I was going to come to that. Elbows one is, oh my God. Elbows up? What does that mean? How? How am I getting my elbows up, sir? Exactly. Look up the high. See how traffic, what's this traffic situation? If you get your elbows up, the traffic will get easier.
Huh.
So the government tells you. Do as you're told. Now, look at this place. Wow, they're digging this place out good. Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful. I wonder what's gonna... Let's bring the... Leslie. Wow, let's bring the camera down so we don't hit the wires. Can you imagine the GoPro hits those wires? It'd be like... All right, destroy the whole TTC system. Wow, look at this gas station, I like it. Wow, look at this, very old school. They even have an attendant in there. Wow, in the middle, wow. We should have gassed up there. Gee, that would have been a good film to gas up. The gas stations, some gas stations are just too, not that exciting. Queen Street Appliances. Huh? This traffic, what's the situation? You guys see up there what's going on? See in the back? Wow. Beautiful. You guys getting a much better view than I am. Cool. Look at that store. Vintage collector's record is gone. Few stores that are closed. That one's for sale. Hospital, bread. The organic market. That's going to be a cool, expensive store. It looks like it, right? Organic market. What other slogans are kind of silly slogans? You know, I want to say it, but I can't say it.
Come on.
I can't say it. I'm censoring myself. Censorship is bullshit. No, anytime the slogan doesn't really mean anything, there's no want or need or a demand from a slogan, then it's usually sketch. Sketch. Wow, that is a cool restaurant. Some of these architectures are amazing. Sketch. Oh, look at this place.
Ooh, Johnson.
Ben's Hot Chicken, Dave's Hot Chicken. Oh, wow, nice. Some of these are cool stores here. I like. This section is nice. And then we go to this kind of boring looking candles. Oh my God. I don't know. No windows, no balconies, barely opens. No, that's not good. This has got to be older. Seniors housing. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, they're not going to give balconies to seniors. You know, they're going to lock them up so they don't run away. It's sad. Talking about seniors, there was a senior guy at a Carney campaign. And when he saw people filming him, did you see that? They started giving fingers to. It was like a gentleman wearing khaki pants, red top, glasses. I would say he was in his 70s, 70-something. He decided to finger. He didn't finger anybody, did he? I don't think he fingered them. He just gave the finger. There's like a difference in finger and like, hello, what's going on here, everybody? Thanks for watching the puppet show. We are at a Carney concert. And then he gave them the finger. And then he went viral. Everybody's talking about this guy. So how did we talk about this guy with the boomer guy? Wow, look at this. That's a cool looking store. Oh my God, that is really nice looking. I do not have ADD. I do not. I know what you're laughing at. It is a cool store. Look, we're announcers on a TV station. Like, you know, we have to. I can't talk about a ding dong who's giving finger to everybody while we miss this beautiful store, Hannah. Yeah. What was I saying about the guy? Anyway, it's like a. So he's been what do you call it? He's been viraled. This gentleman at a Carney concert, he's been viral. Not a concert. What is it? It is like a concert, right? They all singing, chicken dance, and all that. Carnival. He was the carnival. Like, you know, they went to the carnival. He became the carnival. So yeah, he's been viral everywhere. Nice one. That's a cool looking building. I like that. Wow, slow down. These are nice looking old Toronto. I'm glad actually we caught this. It was a good idea to film the street, document this gorgeous community donation center, Value Village. See, when you stop, the camera gets a little bit funky, okay? So anyway, so he's been viral all over the place. And I'm just wondering, he goes home and he look at himself, he goes, wow, I'm a poster boy for a Liberal campaign without knowing it. Well, the negative poster boy. Is there such a thing as a negative? Like, why not? That's a cool building. Wow, bookstore. Ooh, wow. Wow, Logan Avenue. Lots of photography studios used to be back in the day. That's a cool store. I don't know what's happening, if they're still here or not. Wow, this area is not bad, not bad. But what I notice is if you live in the West End, it's hard to get down to this end, right? Like you can't say, what are you doing this afternoon? Let's go to Queen Street East. You're not gonna do it. Because getting down here with the subway is probably a horrendous amount of, you know, out of service and this and that. And, you know, driving here is kind of, it's fun if you're filming, but, all right, be careful. These guys open the door anytime randomly, so you gotta be very careful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they decide to open the doors anytime. Oof. And then you got a beautiful racing the streetcars on Queen Street. There's no point racing them because because there's another one in front of you. Before you know it, I think streetcars should have their own rail. Streetcars should have their own rail before the bikes. Maybe not. Maybe nobody should have their own rails. Everybody should be like going crazy. Going crazy from the heat. Another valley. Oh, that's a cool old place. How's the situation? Let's check out the traffic. What street is that?
Broadview Avenue.
Broadview. Broadview? Is that Broadview? Yeah. Wow, look at that. Check it out. My guy's, he's got 2 beer cans. I don't know what he's doing. Wow. This used to be Broadview Hotel. I think it used to be a strip club here. Like an old strip club. And one of these was really popular and stuff. I used to drive by here a lot. I don't know why I used to drive. Yeah, go to the beaches. I never attended a strip club in this part of town. For the record. The only strip club I attended was in west end of town. Yeah, with hairdressers, yeah. Long story. Like, one of my clients was dating a stripper and they broke up. The stripper got mad. I had to go in and give her some stuff from my, some of her stuff back.
Why did you have her stuff?
Huh?
Why did you have her stuff?
Going there? Oh, I give her back her stuff and it was kind of like, you don't want to go to a strip club backstage, hang out with the strippers all day and hear about their problems, It wasn't like a normal strip club visit. It was more like a professional, official visit. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be hanging around and listening to their problems. That's like...
What, you want them to listen to your problems?
Yeah, you want somebody to listen to your problems, Hey, see? We're back to another streetcar that we have to...
Oh, so how do we get around this one?
No. It's just like this red light flashing means if you pass that, you go to jail. For a while. Look at the artwork. You see, this is the artwork. You get a grant and you make this beautiful art on this wall. You put this crazy monsters. What the hell?
Dogs, your favorite.
What? Dogs are my favorite?
Yeah.
Who told you dogs are my favorite?
I thought you liked dogs. We were looking at them the other day in the park.
I'm okay with them. I don't hate them. I'm not, But there's terrible drawings. Some of these are not very...
They look like rabbits. Are they
Why?
dogs or rabbits?
I don't know. It's got glass. Oh my God. It's just,
Or cats.
they're just making fun of us. The artists are making fun of us. They're like, I can't believe it. I can't believe they're paying us to do this. Those are cool. I like those on that side.
Yeah, those are very nice.
How about these? Not these. There's a store here called Vistec. Vistec is one of the biggest camera stores in Canada. And it's around here somewhere. You can hear the streetcar. Ding dong. It's the back look. How's the back looking? Do we have people behind? I can't see. You guys can see the back? I can't. My God, these lights are long. Ay. All right. How far did we go?
Right.
What's that?
Stomach.
Sumac. Oh my God. Sumac. Sumac or Sumac? Somebody said on the video, how come you don't show more of Hannah? Wow, look at these disaster buildings. Are they going to be replaced? I said, because that's my channel. It's not Hannah's channel. My God. Oh, there's Vistec. One of the most biggest camera stores in Canada. Wow.
That's big.
Yeah, it is big. Used to be bigger. Used to be down, but now it's all online. You go in there, they don't have anything. It's sad. Very sad, very sad. Ooh, more stop and go. Look at this. Beautiful. How angly this camera is. When you brake quickly, the camera's angles get all screwed up. All right, so next, it's okay. It's not your thing. What is that building over there? That big, is that a church back there?
I like that.
Yeah, it's a church. Sometimes you stop in front of a cool store. Sometimes you stop in front of this. Oh my God, you know, not that you have a choice, but I'm not sure about these buildings. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. This area used to be a lot more hustle and bustle back in the 80s. When all the camera stores used to be there. That's a pretty cool church or a jail or something. It looks like a designed like a interesting. Yeah, back in the what do you call it, the 80s, this used to be all, wow, it's all closed. It used to be all camera stores and cool stores for lease. And now this area is a little bit hurting, a little bit hurting. I mean, that side is a disaster. Yeah. We already filmed that. That's where we started at, like a night film at that Shoppers Drug Mart. That's already, that whole block, yeah, that whole block is closed. I don't know what that story is. Yeah, that one's closed. That whole block, there's a Shoppers Drug Mart over there, and the whole thing is, yeah, this side looks better. This side looks better, man. This side looks better. Let's check it out. Heritage Kitchen. Wow, that's a cool, is that a restaurant? Ethiopian cuisine. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, nice one. I didn't even know they had a cuisine. Look at this. Yeah, this is like, this place is all guarded up. This is like a supermarket. Like, is it? Is it closed or what? Looks really interesting. It looks funky, man. It looks funky. All right. Should I stay or should I go now? All right, so that's where we started our video. This used to be a prop store. This whole building used to have used 3 stories of props, like old stuff, you know what I mean? Old chairs, all sorts of old junk, right? That if you, wow, so many closed stores here. So when you wanted movie props or photography props, you went there and you picked up some stuff and, you know, you could rent it from him or bought from him. Depends. All right. So this part of the town we already filmed, right? We already filmed this part of town on my night ride with Hannah at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was much easier to drive 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the drive.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the film here. We recommend driving here at night and not during the rush hour because you're gonna get this. Thanks for watching. We're gonna catch you in the next film. That's gonna be church coming up.